All right. Let's quickly get into the most that concerns your party. Let's start with that. I know there are many other things to talk about, but let's start with that. The reports that members of the PDP are joining the APP, I would say defecting to the APP to run for the local government election. Is that a concern for the PDP in Rivers State or for you?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Let me give you a brief insight into the workings of PDP. PDP is a national party. The party was formed in 1998 by Nigerians. The party has all the structures from National Convention to the National Executive Committee of the party at the national level, NWC.
All right, sir. Before you go on, sir. Before you go on, Mr. Ewor, if you can hear me, please. If you're using an earpod or an earpiece, I would ask that you please disconnect it and just speak directly to your phone so that it's clearer. Because it's not very clear how you sound over the phone. It could be the network also. But if you're using any of these devices I've mentioned, I would appreciate if you please help us disconnect it and speak directly to the phone.
It's okay.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, like I said, the party is a national party formed by eminent Nigerians. Majority of them are no longer alive today. The party has all the structure from the national state, local governments, and the world levels. The party itself doesn't belong to a single individual. It is a party that belongs to Nigerians. And it's Nigerians that own the party. The party was in power between 1999 to 2015, and the party delivered on the evidence of democracy. But between 2015 to 8, the party lost power at the center. The party has been in crisis, both essentially at the state level here. We have our former governor, who is now FCT minister, is holding on to the party. The tradition of the party is that when a governor emerges, especially at the state level, the governor becomes the leader of the party. The governor inherits the structure of the party. What we have today as structure in PDP has been there since 1998. We came into power in 2015 and inherited that PDP structure. On leaving office, our structure ought to be moved to Fubara, but today is holding on to that structure. And because of that reason, the PDP in Rivers State has been in crisis. And because there are limitations all over the place, there's no way the PDP can sponsor candidates for the local government election. And the government being the leader of the party, the Supreme Court said a judgment who can conduct local government election. And we cannot say as a state to conduct local government election because PDP is in crisis. We have other political parties. We have other platforms that sponsor election. PDP is in crisis and cannot sponsor political election. Other states must participate in that election. They must sponsor candidates for the election, and candidates must contest and win the election come October 5th. The PDP is not in that election because PDP is in crisis at the state. Crisis of leadership. The FCT minister should leave the party for his people. The party doesn't belong to him. It is not his party. If he's popular the way he claims, let him go and decide political party. But I came all the way from Katsina, register political party, as the president. Tinubu came from Lagos, register political party. He's also there today. Let the FCT minister, whose side is popular, very popular among leaders, among past people, register the political party, and let us see if it's riding on the strength of other people's initiative. People found it wasn't that. If you are a member of the although, and the student is benefiting from that. He has a conducted election and one of the local government chairman on the PDP. He was popular on the PDP. I say bringing the party.
Okay. All right. So in other words, Mr. Ewor, if you can hear me, you are saying now, you are blaming the FCT minister for why members of the PDP are joining other political parties to contest the local government election.
The local government election is not on PDP alone. Nigeria will have political parties, not just PDP, not just APC. If PDP cannot participate in an election, there are other parties. And if you are PDP member and you know you are popular, not the people, you can join the different political parties. What is happening today?
But are members of the PDP?
If I have a vision to run this election, I will go and join another party and actualize my vision because I know that my people will vote for me.
Okay, but doesn't that then affect the strength of the PDP if you have members now saying, well, because of this leadership imbroglio that we have, we can't remain here. We are going to join another political party and pursue our goals on that platform. Where does that then leave the PDP? And then again, doesn't that create some problem for the administration with regards to having multiple opposition political parties have their candidates in those positions? I mean, if we look at the normal politics in the country, it's been one where a lot of individuals, parties would prefer to have their party members in offices at different levels so that administration of governance becomes easier.
Thank you very much. Like I said, PDP is in crisis in First State because one man won't hold on to the system that doesn't belong to him. And because the PDP is in crisis, and because the government is conducting local election, members of the party must look for other plans to realize their ambition. As you will agree with me, election is by popularity. If you are popular among your people, you will win the election. You can remember that if I contested the election under YPP in another state and won the battle. I also sponsor MP, NPP, people who won the election, including the governorship. In other states, our next government, unless somebody came, every close election and won election under Labour Party. I believe that PDP members in River State that are joining other platforms, other political parties, because they are popular among their people, because there are people like them, because there are people who wish them to be in the office. And finally, the matter of leadership and the third tier of government, their people must vote for them. They cannot say because PDP is participating in the election. There is a crisis, yes. The crisis one day must come to an end. It must be resolved. Because, like I said, party doesn't belong to an individual.
All right.
It's not a personal party. If you are popular, float your party. If you are popular, register your political party. Not a party founded on principle, sacrificed by eminent Nigerians. So by how they are winning the public party, why are you bringing down the party?
All right. The FCT minister, during the ceremony held by Rivers Ijaw Congress to honor him, said, hold that your party. And everybody, of course, knew he was referring to the governor of Rivers State and the APP, which is now said to be the party that the governor, in quote, endorses. And that's where he has his candidates that he thinks would do well if they emerge victorious at the election. That's the popular opinion. And the FCT minister said, hold that your party. When it's time for politics, we will show you how to play politics. Does the state government have any sort of influence on any other political party, if not just the APP, any other political party in Rivers State that it is now using as a proxy to achieve its developmental plans? We'll get your response, but just hold on to it. Let's take a very short commercial, and then we come back and you start responding from here. Also, we saw the verbal attacks back and forth between the FCT minister and the governor at two different events. We'd also get your views on that as well as the local government election itself. So just stay on the line for us. We are streaming live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Get on there. You can watch the conversation again from the beginning while we go on the break, and let us know what your comments and thoughts are. WhatsApp is 0809 030 64 816.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this. Info.
All right, conversation continues here on the Morning Crossfire. My name is Ifeimi Andrew, and we have Robinson Ewor, the PDP Vice Chairman, Rivers West Senatorial District, with us on the line. Mr. Ewor, I don't know if you can hear us now. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Ewor. Good morning. All right, we'll try to reestablish contact there. But we'll take your messages on Facebook while we'll try to reconnect. I think we're having very serious issues with the service providers. Those issues would be resolved, hopefully. And on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Mr. Ewor, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, we can
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you better.
Okay.
All right. So before we go on, let's get your thoughts with the questions before the break. So I was saying, does the
body that organized the reception over the weekend, is a non-existent body. They don't represent a job group. We know a job groups in River State and across the Niger Delta. The purported group that organized. Yes, I'm with you.
Go ahead.
Okay. The people that organized the reception over the weekend were our weakest political friend. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Just go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. The people that organized the reception over the weekend were our weakest political friends. They do not represent Rivers Ijaw People's Congress. They do not represent them. Then going forward, you know that the FCT minister, as we all know, has never won election in Rivers State here by popular vote. It has been a story of results being written for him. For example, in 2015, for him to emerge as governor, Jonathan and his wife, Patience, had to deploy Gesela Khan as REC and CP Mbu. River State was militarized. Results were written for him. In 2019, Wike didn't win the election. APC, the main opposition party, did not participate in that election. Awara came in few days to the election. Awara would have won it. But police intervened and results were written for him. In this local government election, Wike knows that RISEC will not write results for him. It's not about participating. It's about whether RISEC will be willing to write results for him, just like INEC.
So these are
He talked about 2027. We all know that except Tinubu is willing to write results for him in 2027, Wike cannot win election in Rivers State. For Wike to win election in 2015 and 2019, blood was shed in Rivers State. In 2015 alone, over 200 persons died. In 2019, you know the story in Abonima, people died. But in 2023, Fubara emerged without a single soul being killed. You can see the difference.
Now, in 2023, were results not written as well? Oh, Mr. Ewor, in 2023, because I mean, the FCT minister with the allegations you're making now, saying that people died. Yeah. By the way, these numbers we have no form of verifying them at the moment.
Died in 2015.
The numbers that you are giving, we can't verify. My question is, you say the FCT minister has not won elections. The results had been written, and you have mentioned names, saying that these people perhaps had the tools that played a role in how he emerged every time he won an election. And then you said in 2023, the governor of River State came. So are you saying that the governor at that time, who is the FCT minister now in 2023, did not write election results to ensure that the governor won?
FCT.
Hello, Mr. Ewor. Mr. Ewor, if you can, all right. If you can hear me, did the FCT minister also, like you've alleged, write results for the governor to win in 2023?
He didn't rise the Rivers people voted for Fubara. There was no crisis anywhere, no bloodshed anywhere, no single soul was killed in 2023 for Fubara to emerge. Go back to 2015, over 200 souls was lost in Rivers State for Wike to emerge.
So if
in 2019, including Army Major was killed in Abonema, several persons lost their lives.
But don't you think that if the FCT minister, don't you think that if the FCT minister was able to support the governor in 2023 and did not have to write results for the governor to win, the possibility
one vote. The FCT minister has one vote.
That's what we're saying. So does that not? Is it possible that
from all the local government areas, no result was written in 2023?
Is it also possible that whoever the FCT minister chooses to support in 2027 could also win elections without anybody writing results for them?
That will only be possible if President to deploy a
Mr. Ewor, unfortunately, it's you said that would be possible if what?
Vote for FCT minister's choice of candidate.
It's really difficult. We're having serious issues with the network. I don't know which end this is coming from, but
go back to
Mr. Ewor, we'll just have to let's try and reestablish contact. Hopefully, it's a lot better this time. But we couldn't really hear what you're saying. We apologize to the listener out there. It's just a thing with the service provider. Mr. Ewor, can you hear me now?
Clearer now. Is it better now?
Yes, a lot better. You were saying something about the next election.
Yes, I'm talking about 2026. Except the president is willing to deploy a REC and a police commissioner that will militarize Rivers State, that we cannot win election here. He has never won before and he will never win. Rivers vote must count. People must vote. Whom is he bringing? As governor for 8 years, we couldn't sleep in Rivers State. We couldn't move across the state. It was a story of insecurity. For his 8 years as governor, what did he deliver? Agriculture, zero.
But many
direct foreign investment, zero.
Many people will say that the PDP, yourself and many others who are in the PDP on whichever divisor they are now, were all standing with the FCT minister at the time Goodluck Jonathan was president. And so if results were written in whatever way, it meant that members of the PDP could have known and supported it. Could that be the case?
Well, you can understand the story now. When you are being favored, when you enjoy, you don't turn around to betray that favor. Fubara emerged as governor, but he turned around to betray Fubara. He turned around to betray Rivers people. So the truth must come out. At the point where we are today, we are at the point of telling Rivers people the truth.
What is the truth? What is the truth, and how did he
to have forgotten easily?
What is the truth, and how did he betray the governor?
The truth is that Wike is never popular among Rivers people. Wike has not won election in Rivers State by popular vote. Fubara emerged by popular vote. Wike turned around to impeach, to remove Fubara from office in 3 months' time. Is that not betrayal? What do you call betrayal? That's betrayal. The governor of Rivers people elected, you want to remove him single-handedly. You are holding on to Rivers State House of Assembly. You are holding on to PDP structure. Is PDP structure his party? Is it his father's party? PDP is owned by Nigerians, not Wike. Let him go and register a political party and maintain, so that we can see his popularity. Tinubu registered his president. Buhari registered, he has been president. Kwakwaso registered and won election in Kano. Wike should register a new political party, should leave PDP alone. Okay. PDP is owned by Nigerians, not Wike. Let him try his popular. He said it's popular. Let him float a political party between now and 2027. Let's see how far he will go. Let's see how far he will go. Okay. You don't hold on to what about other people built. Other people built PDP. You have destroyed the PDP. Why not build your own so that people can enjoy what you are building? What has he built in Nigeria? He hasn't built anything. What has he built for Rivers people? Nothing. But he's busy destroying the PDP that others built.
Many would say the flyovers, there were hospitals, there were, other infrastructural developments in his time.
Well, look at the cost of the flyover in today's Nigeria with inflation and everything. And then check out what he awarded those flyovers with. He merely used the flyover to siphon money. Not that he did anything for Rivers people. Apart from flyover, what else can you say he did for Rivers people? As at the time Wike was living as governor, there was no functional primary school in Rivers State. No functional secondary school.
So were children not going to school at the time, or children were not writing exams? So the exams children were writing, where were they writing them?
Dilapidated schools. Dilapidated schools across the 23 LGA. Dilapidated schools across 23 LGA.
All right, we'll take a few calls. There's plenty of questions to ask, but let's give the listener an opportunity to also throw in one or two questions. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. There are also those that believe that the exchange of, or the verbal attack and exchange of words between the governor and the FCT minister is not healthy for the politics of the state. Do you share the same opinion?
The FCT minister is now in Abuja. Let him concentrate in Abuja and leave Rivers State alone. Nigeria is a federation. Rivers State is one of the federating units. Fubara governor here, he should leave here alone. He should allow Fubara to differ on the dividends of democracy. Fubara has not gone to Abuja any day to disturb him. Let him stop disturbing Fubara here. Let him stop causing crisis here. Let him concentrate in FCT. Once he starts coming here to create trouble, you will see this verbal exchange of words. But so long as he comes here, it will be there. APP is a registered political party. They have a right to sponsor candidates for election. So what is he talking about APP?
Muriel is in Okrika. Let's hear from Muriel quickly. Just go straight to your question or make your contribution and try to keep it short. Muriel, good morning.
Hi, Femi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Go ahead.
The government chairman that are contesting on PC, nobody will come and tell me that it is the governor that is made to them, subject that for them. I mean, there is freedom of movement. Anybody can go wherever they are. I think people should commend the governor because, free, even contest on that political party, this is the time that people can come and contest on that political party. So nobody should accuse the governor of politicians are not born, they are made. So if somebody thinks that you are a victim of in your own brain alone, think again. The governor must be going to shock people. If you think that you are born with this, and if you can come and do better than you, so it's not because every government, will come out and want to share that the job people should be spiteful. And I totally disagree with all those leaders. That's where they came from. Now,
right.
That's why every job and every don't want to come out and defend their own. Because the government are protecting you. You cannot let anyone take up the job plan. Thank you, Femi.
All right, Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Mufasa.
Good morning to you. Yes. And you see, they say when a snake loses its venom, it becomes firewood. It becomes rope to tie firewood. When the former governor was still in office, he enjoyed the support of all and sundry. Nobody supported his government. In fact, those who were governors before, the likes of the Beko Delay and the rest, they saw him as leader of not just the state, but also of the PDP. Now, he has failed to understand power is transient. You cannot be in power forever. Now, I like what Odessa has said. If you think you are too big and too powerful, float a political party. The APC today was formed by somebody. But when you want to remain somewhere and destroy that place, believing that you are bigger than an institution as strong and old as the PDP. When PDP was formed in 1999, it was not one of the old founding party. Like the others, they did not bigger than the party. So I don't want to commend your game because the elders speak with speech. It's so far. You will say this is true. What I want to say in conclusion is people should be meant to take disciplinary measures for action against and so people
right.
not be bigger than any institution.
JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, JJ.
Andrew, you know how many Ijaw leaders in this state here, right? You know the likes of Sarah is there. You know so many other people like that. How many of them did you see there? Andrew, even chiefs, urban chiefs, even unit chief was not there on Saturday. Are you telling me it's Ijaw? At one point, as Boma Ijaw become a prominent Ijaw chief and all those other people that got there, it was just gathering of friends. But my advice to Boma Ijaw, I'll keep advising him that bridge that links Creek and Borokiri is watching him, and that people they have put their hope on him to deliver that bridge.
All right.
All those of Kanu open or register TPA and won election. You guys are talking about Mangwaso and others. It's not about saying I'm bigger than all those people that is that. The bigger funding your own party and let's see if you can win one cancellation for goodness. This thing you're driving is just like a fund that was paid for Rivers people and you bail or somebody will be bailing. And you finish you want to go with everything. It's not done for goodness.
All right, JJ. Thank you. Dakuku from Eche, let's hear you quickly. Dakuku, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Fernando.
Yes, Dakuku. Mm-hmm.
This is Dakuku from Akokeche.
All right.
I'm about to ask again. That the police, I didn't work for one visa to protect life and the property of Nigerians. That's what I want to ask. And what is that? He is speaking. They work with, you can know that in the election 2015, what was that going to the election again 2019? And you know that in the church, but I say I don't know or maybe community in the election, there's about this collective movement. They are aware of that. I was clearly not to suspend Miguel at another party. And if it was playing politics now in the people, I don't suspend him. And one.
All right, Dakuku. All right, Ida from Nkoro, good morning.
Yeah, Andre, good morning.
Yeah.
We do remember 2015 and a cross-on helped Cuba during the election, allegedly when APC was in material in the line. And in cross-on, when they helped them, and in cross-on, Cuba said the way you if you help somebody, you pass for someone to help somebody, must you control the person? I want to say that in the election, that is only unity will never win. From same Fubara, wait at the LGA 2023 is very clear 27. So she said the way to which please let's not win. Conflict of October, I honorably are I support my candidate, and my candidate will win.
All right.
If you need me, I'm not saying member of PDP. If you need to my helping, for now, I've done PDP, but there are crises. Only one man is controlling the party. 2014, 2015, seven lead PDP, not win the election. That is G13 that will leave. We have the PDP to house and the family member of both teams. Thank you,
Ida. Quickly, Mr. Ewor, you heard some of the callers and their concerns.
Yes.
Before you respond, also let's get you to respond to this. We heard what the court says about the lawmakers, Martin Amenwule and the 26 others, with regards to their position of whether they are members of the PDP or the APC. So, what's your take on that? Are they members of the PDP?
Martins and Co. defected from PDP to the All Progressive Congress. They have not defected back to the PDP. Presently, they are members of the All Progressive Congress. But as funny as they are, they participated in the purported PDP Congress. You can see the level of confusion in them. This is a group of persons that are elected to make laws for the state. But listening to them talk, they talk a different thing in the morning, they talk a different thing in the afternoon, they talk a different thing in the evening. Martin Samehule announced on the floor of the House, Tony Okocha received the Apollo Club. He went to Abuja High Court as well affidavit that he has moved.
But they say that at their ward level, they did not. They did not.
To say that he never defected.
But at the ward level, the report is that they did not.
Is it the kind of leadership we want in this state? But the answer is no.
At the ward level, did they defect at their ward level? That's what.
Wicked power has been in power since 1999 to date. But you know this place, Rome Precom is a slum. Rome Precom is a slum. It's functional primary secondary school in Rome Precom. There is no electricity in Rome Precom. There is no pipe-borne water in Rome Precom. So what are you talking about? If in all these years, with all the power, everything, you cannot help your immediate community, is it Rivers people you help? It cannot help Rivers people. It's all about power. Did you listen to him last Saturday? A patriotic leader should talk about the people. He's serving the government at the center, and the country is at a crossroads. Did you hear him say anything about policies being put together by the federal government to alleviate the suffering of the people? The answer is no. He never talked about the people. It's about power. You have been in power from 1999 to date. You are people in poverty. What is the essence of power? What is the essence of the money you have? If Rome Precom as we speak doesn't have electricity, doesn't have pipe water, doesn't have functional primary school, doesn't have healthcare center, then which power are you talking about? Whom are you serving? Is it the people you are serving or you serve yourself? Stack all the money everywhere. It's vanity. One day it will go. You make power, one day you will leave. So why not allow Rivers State to have peace? Give peace to Rivers State. As for the police, if they want to serve Wike, okay, but the police is there to serve the people. They should go back and ask CP Mbu, who played all the dirty role for Wike in 2015. They should go and ask him how far with CP Mbu. They should do what they are doing here. You are deployed here to provide security for citizens. You are busy locking up council secretariat. For whose interest? Because you are serving one man. They should go back and ask CP Mbu how far before they continue to serve this single man.
All right.
It's not about money. It's not about power. It's about delivering on the dividends of democracy.
All right.
Listening to Wike's speech from 2015 to date, he never talked about people.
All right, Mr. Ewor. That's the much we can take. Thank you very much. We have to go for a commercial now.
Admission. Izala College of Nursing.